Okay, well that's a little bit of the damage. So how are they going to do this? So is this still a monkey 4? It's like it.
You go Monkey 4. Do you have a natural way to be able to purge off any of the poison attacks? Paimon might be in trouble again. They know he TP'd back, so this time they will have no cheeky play from the Enchantress. He's going to look to do as much damage as he can to maybe set up for Gabbi to get a return kill. The creeps that he has to be worried about at the moment. You know, initially to start though, like Carly is still very much struggling versus the Templar Assassin. There's a big last hit advantage to Avatar mode, 27 and 4 compared to the 18 and 10. So levels honestly is nothing too crazy, just because more than likely
a bit low up here.
It's actually going to look to turn on Enryu. Maybe Whitemon's also in trouble as well. Doesn't have any creeps to play with. Enryu's going to play the distance, allowing Jing to take a majority of the damage. Just have those range. They're giving over to the Bane.
Though. Look at it. Oh, the Jukes. Oh, bang. What a god.
Oh, he had the ward advantage. Hang on. Oh, now you leave Asta alone. So who's the god now? Zephyr's Larson. All right, you're away from the lane. This puts Asta. Oh, he didn't.
He blocked it with a tree.
Oh, no. Wait, was that Zephyr or Ember?
That was Zephyr, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Still, I'm trying to give props for good plays, not point out some not so ideal ones.
Well, Cuckoo might be in trouble. Trying to take a couple of tower hits. Zephyr can disrupt this. He's got Fairy Fire and Stick Charges on the Jakiro. Cuckoo not going to get enough health back. And now there's an extra rotation coming from Jing too, so the Earth Spirit making plays top and now looking connect to bottom lane as well, as Asta died previously but getting some revenge and much needed gold as well, as the Ember secures the double. The hard camp as well, so Triangle unaffected as Carl push back to Radiant's high ground. He's going to try and turn it, just drop the meteor, but a bang instantly cancels this. Zephyr's looking to get involved as well. Do they have the damage to bring down Carl? They do. A long-range attack from Avatar mode along with the Bane's assistance will trade at least a 1-for-1. And, I mean, Neon, you're happy with that trade considering it was for Enryu. The TP in to try and answer Waimon. Carl's going to give him a little bit of breathing room at the moment, but it still looks like the Enchantress should end up dying. There's no way Waimon gets away. Okay, he does. Very nicely played from Carl.
Got the single point in the Nature's Attendant. Still no point in the Ice Path on Cuckoo, which I'm a little concerned
That's an aggressive roll. You got Enryu standing nearby, but nothing really that the Viper can do, leading up into 3 heroes on Dire. Snap of the Sanity is getting dropped, doing mixed amounts of damage here. So able to stick around, look to turn it. A bang's come on over, but Carl, with already this maxed out Astral, doing a lot more damage than they were expecting, but still a bang. I mean, Carl just walked back to the lane instead of trying to escape to the right side, so a bang finds a free window here.
As to what he wants to go, I still think you absolutely need this Maelstrom.
Waimon, waiting at the Remnant location. Asta's out of mana. Carl's even got a Pogo stick on forward as well, and no one's gonna come to save him. Oh man, you miss on the meteor. Yeah, will not matter though. Okay, nicely done. T1, 4 heroes here. They're gonna look to smoke instantly, connect to top. They will run by a bang. Let's see if they stick around to try and get the Bane, or if they want a valuable target instead. I guess you get maybe a tower off the back of this. We'll see. Carl, to start. Not really much Avatar mode can do to disrupt this. It's gonna be the Bane that's in trouble. Jing's gonna look to show up. Enryu's starting to TP to the location as well. T1, they've already lost one of their numbers in Whitemon. Will still be a trade nonetheless.
It is a bit more of a utility style of item, so I don't know how much that's going to affect him overall in the piece, but against an Ember Spirit in particular, right, like I said, they are lacking a lot of stuns, but if during that very small stun time you're able to burn his mana out completely, it's not like he can even just look to leave.
She'll stun Asta. Everybody get the Ice Path afterwards. He is out of range of the Wukongs, but like you said, no mana to reset his position, so there's the mana burn coming to play. Maybe something he wasn't expecting.
You would have to imagine it's then. But,
Lane, got a fight breaking out soon. Cuckoo, TPing into the trap location. A Bang's going to make sure he cuts away the potential of the Astral save. Great recognition for the Bang, just making sure there's no possibility. He at least gets the Ice Path up before he dies, so the Friendship's not going to have a long enough duration, but still, they're eyeing up Carl as Avatar mode, prioritizing the back, looking to take care of the outward Devour, and they'll do just that. A 2-for-0, and they get the T1.
To take it down just yet, especially considering how low the death
Jing.
timers are.
They saw the Monkey King flying through the trees. I mean, the pings come out exactly where the ward is, but it's going to cost the life of the Monkey King to find that ward. Meteor, that was something you were bringing up, like how you were going to scale, whether it was a winning lane for the OD or not, depending on his Meteor timing as Cuckoo full hit down from a DD Templar Assassin. They committed pretty goddamn deep though. Gabbi's going to look to try and bring down the Bane before the TP out. It would be successful, and now they'll turn over to the Templar Assassin. An overcommitment just for the position 3 Jakiro, and they will be penalized.
Odd that they were going for such a deep dive, and well, finally the damage starting to be layered in onto that mid tier 1 tower with a Meteor Hammer. Still doing a good amount of damage despite the nerf to the hero portion of it.
Nice hit on. Jing's going to be caught. Should reveal the ward placement. I guess Zephyr did start the fight. Somehow he was able to roll away. Rest of T1 200. Oh, ho, ho. Oh. Blinks in, stops the roll.
EL or an OD. You're going to be able to take him down pretty quickly. So I feel like it was pretty important that
Roll
you
in,
got that
Cuckoo. He's got a Ghost Scepter now completed. He's able to sidestep the initial roll, and Carl is in range as well to give him some breathing room. Not going to get the Astral off fast enough thanks to the trap actually slowing Carl down. And it's still a bit of a commitment for T1. I mean, you drop the Wukongs. They're eyeing up Gabbi down to the south. They've been able to kill off all the Phantom Lancer illusions. Manta's still on cooldown for a short duration. Great use. Everyone on T1 is still farming at a rapid rate, so they will not fall too far behind as Enryu. I know the BKB is on cooldown. We'll be up in 5 seconds, actually, so they're going to bring him down pretty fast before the BKB is back and available, or Jing rotates in too. Kicks him away from the Macropite. Now gives Enryu an opportunity to pump the BKB. They'll cancel the TP or Waimon. Now they'll look over to the Jakiro, as well as all of Neon's crew, and show up to protect the Viper. Now, they're still going to be cautious how deep they make the attempt, with Carl looking to put some revenge on the board. Ascended is not enough to secure the kill. Jing gonna sacrifice his life, but the rest of Neon, they're still not in fighting shape as Gabbi rips apart the Viper. Now they are looking for more. They're gonna be cautious. Both sides respect T1. Edging up across the map. It's only Jing in Avatar mode. Not the rest of Neon are behind the core. He's able to get the blink away to the western side. So it looks like Jing's just gonna be the sacrifice here as Neon give up the Earth Spirit. They're going to make sure they don't bleed any more kills, though. I've got a little bit of glimpse of a bang. Gonna make sure he runs away from the team. Although the team is still looking to connect. Can they take the fight? Whoa! Almost 2 hits the OD. Ashalot, but he's still in trouble. A blink down to the southern side, but they're still hunting Carl as Enryu tries to lock onto the OD, but they don't have a way to gap close at the moment with the Wukongs out. I mean, Monkey's going to end up falling through the BKB duration, but still they got a big issue in the PL. Gabbi starting to rack up the damage here. Still going to doppelgown. Jing's able to lock on top of the Phantom Lancer at the moment as well. Carl gives him some breathing room with the Ashel, but he should be able to make it away. Slide a fist at the last second. Jing's following up for more, but
thing here is Whitemon. He's in a bit of trouble again.
Look how long he's taking it. Bring down though. Magic resistance, holy locket. I mean, I guess that's not really helping him too much, but with his maxed out nature's attendance, he's like, guys, I'm not dying. And now Avatar mode. They don't have the outpost as well to TP to. Oh my lord, T8. No. What do you do? No one die. You drop your Wukongs. They thought they had a way to start the fight as Enryu's going to jump back in. The rest of Radiant's still very split away. They've got to be cautious if Dire look to show up. Gabbi's going to answer the call, but still they're eyeing up Zephyr with the ward on the high ground. Avatar mode. See what it is.
On T1?
Yeah.
I feel like he's just got the Ags now on Kuko. I was about to say you at least wait for that one to come out here. Still a little bit too far away on the OD, unfortunately. Could maybe afford to buy the Ogre Axe instead of the Windlace, just to enable your survivability for that little bit longer. It does feel that they're kind of burst focused right now on
the north. Who have they found? Double meteor to start. They can hold back Jing as well. Car's still in trouble. Occupied up to the high ground. Gabbi's in the midst of it all, though. They've already killed off Jing. A real wasted BKB from Enryu is going to look to try and TP up. The damage, Gabbi, not enough. Nice read of that TP. Zephyr, if he jumps on 4, but still, the Boundless Strike is on cooldown. They're still in the backpack. Zephyr. They got confirmation he's there. How do you chain lock down the Ember? Well, they won't have the opportunity. If BKB, as Aztec goes flying to the middle, but Cuckoo once again is going to get brought down to start the fight until Carl swings over the tree line, gets the Astral safe, and now they need a way to the end to the Fiend's Grip. Gabbi has got a silence thanks to the Mindbreaker, so they'll get rid of the Fiend's Grip, but still the rest of Neon, they're in trouble as Gabbi's damage. Too much for them to handle. They'll kill off the Ember. But nearby and seeing Tier 1 posturing around the area, but well, I'll tell you what, Roche is gone and there's no way to counteract this. He's just Whitemon.
Yeah.
Let's smoke this 4. TA's in trouble.
Maybe it is.
Can he get the blink away? Not going to be fast enough. Now the refraction's getting burnt away as Gabbi's blocking on top of the Templar Assassin. A Hurricane Pike up to the high ground. Still Cuckoo's the main target at the moment for Neon. They've got the real PL. They need a way to cancel the Fiend's Grip, but bang, the full duration lockdown isn't going to be enough. First life cancelled out, and Neon, now they've got an ankle to take this second round. Gonna back off. Reset avatar mode a blink away. He's got Asta nearby. They are lacking some mana though. So maybe feeling like they're happy with that initial round, and if they can just reset and not lose any more. And I think that's going to be the case. Bang. Well, maybe not a bang, though. All right, you lose the Bane. You're happy with that. Oh, no. Jing, don't reveal his position with the courage. Just run there and the illusion sees him. Oh, they see him. Oh, Carl, nice jump in. All right, losing 2 supports now. They're going to start to connect now. Templar Assassin TPing to the fight. Ooh.
They could easily just look to consider things like BKB. Got a decent amount of damage over time. I just don't think it's going to be enough. The other thing as well is that we're seeing another one of these, I believe, 0% win rate items, at least in the games that we've watched, with the Wraith pack being built up by
Zephyr.
The,
Starts to find on a bang. Force to the low ground. Emery follows suit as well. Avatar mode still wants to take the fight, but the abyssal reveal from Gabbi might be a bit of an issue as Avatar mode, he's got no way to reset his position. Hurricane Pie fast enough, it's not. TA down, godlike streak claiming out. Carl looking on for more in between the T2, T3 tower, but there's no way to escape as they blocked off the high ground retreat. Still the Monkey King's gonna be the target. Jing and Enryu looking to stand their ground, but the buyback starting to rain in from Neon. Can they turn this fight back around as Gabbi is the raid boss? PL well and truly an issue at this stage in the game. The dieback for the Bane, Gabbi's out, and those buybacks feel not worth it at all. A little bit of all chat, Carl? Come on, Danog, this way. You're supposed to tell me what's going on.
I'm Googling as fast as I can. Ugly. Ugly.
Oh. I think there was...
Oh, you hate to see it.
Okay. There was a little bit of chat in the pre-game lobby between Ebang and Cuckoo. Ebang was, sitting in tier 1 slot before the game started, and still a question of his positioning in fights. The past couple of fights, it's been a lot better. Maybe this is because how strong PL is, and he can just brute force in and not really care. Asta? Does he get away? Doesn't have any remnants available. There's the initial stun. Sanity's dropped, and there's those cars point. It just took a little bit longer for the remnants to be utilized.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Carl.
Doesn't force down. He's still got Aegis. BKB. Jin's gonna try and commit the first life. Nice kickback as well. So if Carl dies in this position, this actually could be a decent start for Neon. He's able to blink away to the mid tier 3 tower. Now it's closer to at least tier 1 so they can protect him on the respawn. The Ember's forced to buyback. Spirit down for 60, but he's got a buyback as well. What items for this defense? Let's see how they can hold though. Try and start. Refraction Force. Double 4-staff away. So the Wukong's is going to be wasted here. And Asta though jumps the middle. It's going to be cautious. Abyssal out. He's still got the opportunity to reset. How do you take this fight now for Neon? It's going to be Jing. Jing's how you start this. He's really been making the plays throughout this entirety of the game. Going to start on the Phantom Lancer. Is Gabbi really killable though? I don't know. PL is such a raid boss. He turns to blow up the Earth Spirit. Jing, that's a dieback for him. It's an Isolation Fiend Script from a bang. They're going to be able to cancel off the life of the Monkey King as well, but they've still got issues. But PL, Gabbi going on forward for more. Deeper and deeper inside the base. 3 down, no buybacks. Now they look onto the tier 4 tower. As tier 1, and it was an even game for majority of this game 1. Phantom Lancer started to get out of control, and I don't see a way back in here. Maybe Avatar mode can make something happen. Still, the TA's doing ridiculous amount of damage, but this Abyssal Blade from Gabbi was where it really all turned around from there as the G's had dropped. And it's going to be T1 taking out Game 1 victory.
It was just the inevitable thing that we were talking about, right? Like, you were always going to get to this stage where the PL was unkillable. So much needed to be put onto Asta to be able to make the plays happening early on. and they put a lot of pressure onto his lane, making sure that that was never going to eventuate. So I feel like it was a really well thought out draft coming from T1, obviously not revealing everything in the early stages. Again, having the advantage of having that last overall pick for the draft with having the second pick. They won the coin toss, so they were able to decide what they wanted, and they made that second pick work for them quite well. Unfortunately, Enryu, he didn't really get the value out of that Bloodthorn either. Actually, the TA ended up going into a nullifier instead of even the Monkey King bar. Maybe just thinking that the Enchanted Quiver with that True Strike was going to provide the similar sort of value, but still feel like maybe that